Here we go. Monday, April 6th. What a day yesterday, man. Couldn't ask for anything better. 8-1 in my last 9 plays. Clean sweep yesterday. I needed that. Beautiful Easter Sunday. I even took I gained a lot throughout the day, so I was like, I'm going to be aggressive on this last game with the Mavs. I felt like the Mavs had it. I didn't know Cooper was going to go off like that, but he did. I took the alt spread minus 4.5. I think it was like plus 154 or something, so that felt good. But on to more important things. Today's the day. Today is the day. It's a huge day for me. I worked so hard to get here to this national championship. Blood, sweat, and tears. I'm going to tell you guys something. This is a funny story. Last time Michigan went to a national championship, 2018, I was so and this is funny, okay? This isn't, you don't have to feel bad or anything. It's a part of life. I was so turned off of turbo dust, alcohol, and any other dry good that you can think of, right? I had a feeling my family was about to throw a little surprise party for me, where they all sit in a circle and tell me that they love me and I need to go get help. So it's Sunday. Michigan plays the next day in the national championship. I know that there's an intervention coming. There's no doubt about it. I could feel it. And I said, okay, I'm going to get into a rehab ASAP because I don't want that surprise party. I called into the hotline or whatever. And I'm like, look, I need to get into a treatment center ASAP. And they said, listen, you're doing a good thing. We can get you in tomorrow. We can get you in tomorrow morning and we can start your road to recovery. And I was like, tomorrow is no good for me. Tomorrow is not a good day. Can we do Tuesday? Right. So like I have this, there's like this, like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go get sober. Today's the day. And then they said, I didn't think they'd do it that quick. I thought it was gonna be like next week or something. They're like tomorrow. I was like, yeah, that Michigan is playing in a national championship. I cannot do tomorrow. And the lady's like, do you need the help? I think it's best for you to come in as soon as possible. I said, I'm not missing this game. I will not miss a Michigan national championship. Okay. I don't care what sobriety is. I'm not missing it. And I didn't miss it either. And then we got blown out by Villanova. So was it worth it? I don't know. But either way, it's a little different today. Since I've been sober, we've won a football national championship. I'm not saying it's because of me. I'm just saying, is it a coincidence? I don't know. I get sober, Michigan wins a national championship. I'm still sober. We're in the national championship. If we win today, then I can say, yes, it's because of me. I am the reason Michigan is winning these national championships. That's obviously a joke, but just thought that was a funny story. A little different this time around in the national championship. I don't need to go to rehab tomorrow. So that's, thank God, right? So Michigan by 37 today. That's my prediction. Just kidding. That's a joke. Don't take that. Don't take the alternate line. If anything, I'm going to take the under today. I do really like the under. I think it's going to be a hard-fought defensive game. I don't think Michigan's going to come out and score like they did on Saturday. That's my prediction. I think I'm going to make it an official pick. I haven't decided yet. Still looking through some things. When it comes to baseball, we got a lot of storylines. We got Blue Jays, Dodgers. We got the World Series rematch. Scherzer on the mound for Toronto. I think it's going to be a fun game. I don't think it's going to be what everyone wants it to be. I think everyone wants to see revenge. I don't know. I think it will be tight, though, because is everyone going to be watching for the first maybe 6 innings? Yeah, I don't know. But then everyone's going to have that game on their iPad or their phone and be watching a national championship. So outside of that, like I said, we got a lot going on. Yesterday, man, I'm telling you, dude, this is how you find value in the MLB. You're looking for regression. Maybe I overuse that. I don't think I do because it's that important. Regression of batters, regression of pitchers, regression of the bullpen. That is the name of the game of baseball. And does that mean you get is every day going to be like yesterday? No, not at all. But we did. I was talking about Bubick yesterday, who they were favored. The Royals were favored, and Bubick was on the mound, and he had a hell of a first game. That wasn't real, though. You know, he was allowing good contact on the ball. The fielders were just doing their thing, and they were in a pitcher-friendly ballpark. So Milwaukee exploded, got a whole bunch of runs, especially late, and it feels good. It feels good when the data matches the outcome, as you can imagine. Today we don't have tons. We're gonna get more. If you guys can't tell, I have ADHD. I think that's an overused term, but I'm bouncing around. So stay with me. But as we get later into the season, we see pitchers have 6-7 starts. That's when we're going to start really seeing those regression opportunities where a pitcher has an ERA of like 3.7. And it's like, that's pretty good. You know, that's league average. But really what his expected ERA, his Sierra, his xFIP is all super high. I mean, he's giving up crazy contact. He's getting lucky. The fielders are doing a hell of a job. Whatever it is, we can measure that. And that's exactly what I'm looking for each time. So a few today, nothing super strong. We got Bubba Chandler on the mound. He's only had 1 start. He had a hell of a start, but based on the data I have, he was giving up some good contact, meaning the pitches weren't as his pitching was not as skilled as maybe the numbers are showing. And again, that's only one start, so you can't really use that and say, oh, today they're going to he's gonna fuck the whole thing up. But there's a chance. Lucky for him, at least. On the other side is Marquez, and I might fade Marquez every single game this year. That's not even a joke. I'm thinking about just taking a special part of my bankroll and calling it the Marquez bankroll and just fading every start he has, because I don't think he's going to have a lot. They're going to realize his 7th or 8th game, they're going to be like, okay, no, he really is just a terrible pitcher. And I know he's in the MLB. He's in the league. He's in the big show. He's a better pitcher than me. He always will be. I don't care, though. He's not a good pitcher compared to everybody else in the big show. So I might fade him again today. The model has them winning the first 5. I don't like that at all, to be honest. If anything, I would say that they lose both the first 5 and the full game. I'm wondering if maybe the Padres hitting is inflating the model a bit, or the fact that Bubba Chandler is maybe due for a little bit of regression today as well. If anything, though, we could see a lot of runs today. I know it's a weak signal on the over, but like I said, Bubba Chandler was giving up a lot of good contact, even though his ERA doesn't show that, and Marquez is a terrible pitcher. To me, that points to the over. I'm not sold on it yet. A strong under today, what I love today, is Logan Gilbert and Jake DeGrom. 2 incredible pitchers. Now this one, again, it is still, DeGrom had 1 start, Gilbert had 2 starts. They gave up a bunch of runs, but the xFIP, the Sierra, the xERA all point to they were not giving up good contact at all. And I believe that. I believe those numbers. Again, I know it's a small sample size. They pitched 14 innings total together, so it's not a huge sample size, but they're 2 notoriously good pitchers. I think so, at least. I love Logan Gilbert last year. I think today is when they show who they really are on the mound. So I think a Seattle, Texas under is strong today. I'm still waiting. I took Cincinnati yesterday because I think their bats are going to explode here soon. Why is because of a regression. Again, you guys are going to hear me say that 1,000 times. I like Cincinnati again today. Seabass is going to make fun of me and say, oh, I'm obsessed with them. I'm not. I've taken them twice, okay? And they won one, they lost the other. But I'm just, what I'm doing is I'm taking them each day until I see them go off for that 9-10 run game, because I think it's coming. The data is showing. I don't know if you guys remember last year. I think they played Baltimore. And they hit I think they had 23 runs or something. I look back at the previous games before that game happened, and it's like the same exact thing. They're getting great contact. They're hitting good pitchers. They're just not getting the results that you would expect from the type of contact that they're getting. And this is where they're at right now too. So I'm not saying they're going to get 26 runs. I'm saying that I like the opportunity for their bats to start to get hot. So that's another one. I'm probably going to take the Reds again today. Plus money. You got Junk on the mound. Bullpen is slightly fatigued for Miami. Nothing crazy, but yeah, I just think we could see some runs. Cubs, Tampa Bay, another one. I think we could see some runs there. So yeah, I don't have a lot in baseball today. Once we get into, I'd say 3 weeks from now, starting pitchers have 3 or 4, maybe 5 starts. We can dive into some really cool analytics of what we expect to see based on what has happened. Right now, it's still, 1-2 starts doesn't give you a huge sample size to be able to predict what's going to happen in the future. What we have to rely on is bats, and that's what I'm saying with Cincinnati. I think their bats explode here today, and if not today, then this week. I'm going to keep taking them until we see that 9-10 run game. But like I said, Pittsburgh, San Diego, I think we can see some runs. Texas, Seattle, I think we see limited runs. I like the under there. Chicago, Tampa Bay, we could see some runs today. I like the over there. Milwaukee, Boston, that's a tough one. I really want to keep taking Milwaukee, but I don't know. That one's tough. I really like Cincinnati today. This is probably the last one. I have 6 games total that I'm looking at, but Atlanta minus. I might just take the -1.5. I don't think I'm going to buy down at all. I haven't looked to see what the line is at -1, but I might just take the 1.5 because I think it'll probably be -1.5. Atlanta would probably be -110, -115 right now. I'll have to see. Soriano walks so many people. He has a terrible walk percentage right now. He has a terrible K rate. Atlanta has been patient in the box, and Atlanta's good. Don't tell Potato I said that, man. Atlanta is really good. I love their hitting. Sale was on the mound, so this really could be like a 9-1 game or something. We'll see. When it comes to the NBA, I haven't done much research today. I'm more focused on. I'm a little distracted if you can't tell. There's a big national championship game, and it's one I think we can win. So there is some things in the NBA today. Philadelphia, That looks like a sticky line to me, plus 8.5 against the Spurs. Spurs coming off a loss on Saturday. Could see something. Another one is Orlando. I don't know why I like them. I hate betting Orlando. You just don't know what team you're going to get. They are a first round exit. But we'll see. We'll see. This is another sticky one, Atlanta and New York. I'm going to have to do some more research on that because I haven't done it yet. So we shall see. But good luck to everybody today. I'll put my plays in the Discord. If you're new to WagerProof and you haven't been on the Discord, go there. That's where I put my plays. That's where we have a lot of other guys on here who are really good. They put their plays on there, and we just talk sports, talk shop. Also, if you have any problems with the app or the website, on there, somebody is always there to help. So if you haven't been to the Discord, go there. It's free to everybody. Just an added resource. So, all right, let's do it. Go Blue.